We've learned something we think you'll find disturbing. Some teens in our community are getting high on the very chemical we rely on to keep cool in this heat wave.
It's called Freon huffing, a fast, powerful, and potentially deadly high. 9 News anchor Lance Berry is here now with an exclusive story on this growing, disturbing trend.
Huffing is not new, but the level that many teenagers are now taking it to is unprecedented. Gone are the days of sniffing markers or correction fluid for a quick, relatively low-risk high. They have now been replaced by huffing Freon. Commonly called bagging by teens, the Freon huffing trend is quickly proving to be among the fastest growing and also the most deadly.
We had a prior unit here that the compressor went out and had come to find out it didn't have any refrigerant in the system at all.
In Ellesmere, desperate times calling for desperate measures. Freon felons have even forced Brian Arlinghouse's heating and air conditioning company to now have their new AC unit surrounded with fencing and keeping it under lock and key.
Is it surprising that things have come to this? I mean, this is a pretty significant step.
It is. It's very surprising, and it's a shame that it has come to this.
And they aren't the only ones missing Freon these days.
We are finding that our service techs are going out to residential homes, systems low on refrigerant, do a leak test, pressure test, cannot find leaks. And something is happening.
And no explanation for it.
No explanation at all.
Arlinghouse's stories are being repeated over and over, and not just here in the tri-state, but across the country and even online, with one fed-up homeowner even taking to YouTube to share surveillance videos of vandals stealing Freon 3 times in the same day. Note the plastic bag in hand often used to capture the gas.
Freon is kind of the extreme one.
Dr. Carolyn Holland is an attending emergency room physician for both Cincinnati Children's and University hospitals. She tells us that Freon, also known as R22, is a cheap, easy-to-find high. But unlike other commonly misused inhalants, it's also highly addictive.
Euphoria and the kind of typical high feelings, but it's short-lasting, so they use it repetitively.
Take a look at just a few of the disturbing clips of Freon users that we found posted on YouTube. Huffers are seemingly delirious.
1, 2, 3.
And in some cases, even knocked over by the effects of the Freon. And with every breath in, Freon huffers are taking their lives in their own hands.
Unfortunately, it can also do things like cause sudden cardiac death. First time you use it, last time you use it, second time, 10th time, it's not like predictive.
You going out, boy.
Others who use Freon can experience consequences they likely never even thought about.
Damage like frostbite to your nose, frostbite to your lungs, which can collapse your lungs.
This is how we hook our gauges up to the system to put refrigerant in it, check to make sure that it's running.
Now, in newer AC models, the Freon valves have been moved and are harder for thieves to access. And by 2015, Freon will be phased out completely. But even then, the problem of huffing refrigerant won't be gone. In fact, it could actually get worse. If you think your AC unit might be being targeted by Freon thieves, it is simple to detect. Experts tell us unless you have a leak in the line of your unit, there is no logical explanation, aside from tampering, for your refrigerant levels to decrease. For more on this story, including telltale signs of Freon huffing and its effects on the body, you can find the story on WCPO.com.
All right, Lance Berry reporting for us tonight. We turn to